In the meantime, Daniel gives Anana a uniform so she can pretend to be an employee. She checks on Sergio and stitches his wound while asking for help finding records on the missing children. Sergio refuses and mentions all the horrible things he's done to make her mad. Anana storms off and accidentally leaves the needle in the wound, so now Sergio can use it to pick the handcuff lock. At the entrance, Anana says goodbye to Daniel and gives him a family picture before leaving. Constance checks on Julia, grabbing her face to take a look at the silver eyes. Alan also arrives, but the guards don't let him enter Julia's room. When Constance comes out, she announces Julia is now the property of the Ilaria Corporation, and if Alan tries anything, he'll be shot. Afterward, Constance interrogates Hiroshi, wanting to know how he gave Julia the silver eyes. When he refuses to talk, Constance threatens to torture Julia. Alan is sent back to the lab and Sarah tells him she has found no cure in Julia's blood. He responds by asking for chemicals to create a big explosion. When Julia hears people moving in the ducts, she decides to climb in there too. Soon she's surrounded by infected people, who look at her and keep moving without attacking her. Julia keeps crawling too and makes it to the lab, where Alan and Sarah tell her to free Hiroshi so he can retake the base when they kill Constance. After Julia leaves, Alan calls Constance to the lab, claiming they've found a cure. When she's about to get close to a booby-trapped microscope, a guard notices the scientists sharing glances and tackles Constance as the microscope explodes. Alan and Sarah use the chance to run away and hide in another lab. At that moment, Constance talks through the speakers, announcing she'll kill Peter if Alan doesn't come out. Sarah finds a sound cannon in the room and thinks they can use it as a distraction. Outside the base, Anana finds Sergio trying to steal her snowmobile. She tackles him to the ground and they start fighting. Anana overpowers him, but Sergio manages to grab the gun and keys. At that moment, some guards show up, so Sergio gives the things back to Anana to allow her to escape while he lets the guards arrest him. In the office, Julia jumps out of the ducts and releases Hiroshi, who immediately sedates her again. Moments later, she wakes up with a torn photograph showing Hiroshi and her younger self. Unfortunately, the guards find her and capture her. Alan